Howdy, how y'all doing today? So figured I'd embrace my Alabama roots and teach you guys how to snatch out here in the barn like Mom and Pa used to teach me. Anyway, I can't do it, I'm sorry. We are going to teach you how to snatch and we are in the barn, but I can't talk like that. So we got Marsha, we have a PVC pipe. For this, I want to take a second and plug what we're doing tonight. It is Wednesday, April 1st. Tonight, Carlos and myself are going to jump on Zoom. We're going to run you guys through an elongated version of this snatch breakdown. And we're going to go over different positions. We're going to watch you guys give some coaching cues and stuff. It can be done with any PVC pipe, any broomstick, mop handle, whatever, just as long as you have enough room to get into that wide grip position right there. Any stick will work. And if you're lucky enough to have a barbell, you can do this with a bar as well. But so what we are doing, take a look over here at the whiteboard. Today's buy-in, you have our body weight options here in green, our weighted options in black. We're gonna do this in a separate video. So right now we're just focusing here. We're running through 4 rounds of a snatch extension and then a hang power snatch. Both of those, we wrote PVC, but again, broom, mop, whatever. And then we're gonna do some bounding broad jumps just for distance, or if you don't have distance, we'll do vertical jumps instead. So we're running through 4 rounds of this. This is prep work, this is practice. We'll talk the weighted stuff and we'll talk Annie in another video, but for now, we're gonna have Coach Marsha demo these different positions. So with this snatch extension, we want you guys coming from the ground. So first things first, you get your grip in place. So she's nice and wide on her PVC. She will be able to lift the leg up and not bump it around. So she marches in place. I'm gonna have you guys, go ahead and turn sideways. Hinging at the hips, so she pushes her butt back and she slides that bar first to the top of the knees, then pushes the knees open as she comes down to the middle of the shin right there. So you notice hips are below the shoulders but above the knees. Go ahead and stand on up for me. And then do a little shrug up behind the neck. So that's a 2-step process of what we're about to do. So here's what I like to see from you guys. You're gonna go down to the shins. You're gonna be patient past the knees and you're gonna jump up and back with a big shrug and go. Just like that. And she resets all the way back down, keeping that bar nice and close, patient past the knees, and exploding up, shoulders coming up behind the ears. So that's the snatch extension. No matter which stick you're holding, that should feel the same. Go ahead and show them what it looks like when you hit it away. This is what I want you guys to avoid doing. So if she just knocks it away with her hips and that bar comes out in front, that's a little bit of a fault. So we want to be able to keep that bar nice and close, where if I tried to take it from her, she's holding it tight, these lats are engaged, and as she fires up, that bar slides up the thighs and right up the stomach area. With the hang power snatch is the second one. So with this, we're just gonna stay to the top of the knee. And this is where I wanna really work on you guys. So down to the knees, please, Marsha. So from here, notice her knees are pushed back and out. They are behind her shoelaces. Go ahead and dip them forward for me. I don't want you guys sitting where your butt's low and your knees are coming too far forward. It's gonna burn on the quads, so you push them back. I really want you feeling the glutes and hamstrings from there. Then the power snatch will come as she jumps up and catches that bar overhead. So when she catches,
sorry, a little bounce.
Make sure you do it sober. So she goes back down, she jumps that bar back up. This overhead position, bar right above the ears, elbows nice and locked out, shoulders rotated, so biceps are pointed up. And you stand up, reset, go ahead and give me one more, down to the knees, show that position, feel the hamstrings, and fire right back up. Boom. So we got 10 of those, and then 10 of the 50-foot bounding broad jump. So we've been doing a lot of jumps lately. The main one being is normally we are doing that broad jump and just sticking that landing, resetting, changing direction. The bounding broad jump, about 25 feet out, or roughly five or six jumps for most people, is going to be a recoiling action as you progress forward. So she'll pick her starting position, hinging, jumping, and then right and
That's actually really hard and kind of fun.
Then you turn around, hinge, and jump, and jump, and jump, just like that. So
better second time around.
So make sure you got a little bit of room. If you practice this indoors, make sure you can stick your landing, make sure there's no chandeliers or family members in the way. But if you don't have kind of a runway like this to do that, we can do 10 vertical jumps with emphasis being spending very little time on the ground. So you're building that power off the ground, getting as high as you can. So that is our body weight option for today. PVC, broomstick, mop handle, whatever. Snatch extensions, hang, power snatch, and then 50 feet jumping or 10 jumping high. 4 sets of that. Look out for the next video for the dumbbell and kettlebell. And I'm going to discuss this there too, but I'll go ahead and put it in. If you want to do both of these, that's a good option. This is a good warm-up for everything that we're doing today. So don't be afraid to try both of these. Obviously, you don't have to double up on the jumps. But if you want to do that PVC work, it's going to be paramount. Look out tonight at about 6 o'clock for me and Carlos. We're going to run you guys through a more broke down version of that. See you soon.